If you launched a course and got 0 sales, I want you to hear this. It's usually not because your offer is bad, it's because you built the right things in the wrong order. Today, I'll show you my launch asset order of operations, so you can fix the sequence and launch calmly, even with a small audience. And then we'll do a Q&A so you can fix yours faster. If you're in that in-between stage where you're great at one-on-one, but you're trying to become a course creator, you're exactly who this is for. Especially if your last launch didn't convert, or you keep second-guessing what to build next. I'm going to show you the launch order of operations so you can build the right assets in the right sequence. And finally launch with calm consistency. Because honestly, when I stopped guessing who my course was for and started productizing my one-on-one process, my sales message finally got clear and my launches started converting. And what I noticed, both in my clients and honestly in myself at first, is we tend to do the opposite of what converts. We start by building a bunch of content and hope it turns into a launch. When I first started, my co-founders and I were strong in tech. So we taught people how to create and upload an entire course using only a smartphone. No computer needed. And it worked. We were proud of how thorough it was. But our customers gave us immediate feedback. Even though it was possible, the phone-only workflow felt clunky. The screen is small, you can't see the whole picture, and you're jumping between apps. Your slides app, your video editing app. And there were just too many places to get stuck. They didn't want complexity, they wanted the same result, just with a simpler path. And that's exactly what happens in launches, when your launch has too many steps, or the assets are built in the wrong order. People hesitate, momentum dies, and you get crickets. So let's fix the order. If your last launch flopped, please don't react by making more content. That's the number one way smart experts stay stuck. Instead, diagnose the sequence. Did people get clarity on the promise? Did you build belief? Did you make one clear invitation? That's how you stop guessing and start fixing what actually matters. Now, here's the part most people have never been taught. Got crickets? It's not because you're not charismatic. It's because your audience didn't move through the right order. Clarity, belief, invitation. When the sequence is wrong, you work harder and get less. When it's right, you can launch calmly, even with a small audience. So, let me show you the asset order that creates that sequence on purpose. Here's the counterintuitive part. Most people start a launch by building an opt-in page or a lead magnet, and that can work if your audience and promise are already crystal clear. But if you're coming from one-on-one into courses, or you've had a 0 sales launch, I teach the opposite. Start where money changes hands, then build backward. That's how your message stays consistent across every asset. Asset number 1 is your sales checkout page. Why? Because it forces decisions. What exactly are they buying? What's included? What's the price? What's the guaranteed terms? If this isn't clear, everything upstream becomes fuzzy. Asset number 2 is your sales page and sales video. This is where your message gets locked. The promise, the audience, the objections, the proof, the mechanism. A lot of 0 sales launches happen because the sales page says one thing, the emails say another, and the masterclass teaches something else. Asset number 3 is your pre-launch content, PLC masterclass. Its job is not to dump content. Its job is to move people through clarity, belief, invitation. A good offer can still get 0 sales if you skip this step, belief building. Because people don't buy when they're confused, but they also don't buy when they're unsure it will work for them. Belief can come from a quick case study, a clear mechanism, or a simple demonstration. But you need it, or people hesitate and you get crickets. That's why asset number 3 exists. You teach just enough to create belief and ownership. And then you invite. Asset number 4 is your nurture email sequence. These emails don't exist to remind people. They exist to repeat the promise consistently, handle objections, share proof, invite with clarity. If your email sequence is random, your launch feels random. And asset number 5 is the opt-in page. Notice it's last, because your opt-in page is easiest when you already know the exact promise, the exact language, the exact mechanism, and what the masterclass is leading to. If you build the opt-in page first, you end up rewriting it 5 times. This order is how you keep your sales message consistent and avoid burnout. Quick proof this works. Kelly told me, Yukiko is the organized brain I wish I had. We streamlined her launch order, cleared up the message, and on day 1, she enrolled 49% of her goal. Not because we added more tactics, but because we installed the right sequence. If you want my help building this for your specific offer, join my 5-day personalized launch checklist challenge. By day 5, you'll have your personalized launch order of operations map, your exact sequence of assets, tailored to your schedule, so you know what to build first and what to ignore. Link is in the description. If you launched and got 0 sales, don't rebuild everything. Let's do a calm diagnosis and fix the sequence. Quick Q&A. I launched and got 0 sales. What would you fix first? I would fix the sequence of assets so your message stays consistent. First, make sure your Checkout Plus offer is crystal clear. Second, align your sales page and sales video around one promise. Third, make your PLC masterclass do one job: clarity, belief, invitation. Then your nurture emails and opt-in page become easier because they're just supporting a message that's already locked. If you want me to help you map this for your offer, join the 5-day personalized launch checklist challenge. By day 5, you'll have your launch order of operations map. Link in the description.
I launched and got 0 sales. What do I fix first?
Small improvements in the right order beat big overhauls. First, don't rebuild everything. Fix the sequence and tighten the message. 1. Clarify the promise, 1 sentence. Who is it for? What outcome do they get? And what pain are they escaping? If the promise is even slightly fuzzy, small audiences don't convert. 2. Add 1 belief builder. Pick 1. A micro case study, a demonstration, or your mechanism. Why this works? Explained simply. 0 sales usually means belief is missing, not effort. 3. 1 invitation. 1 next step only, e.g., join the challenge, Arch Masterclass, or watch the sales video. Multiple CTAs, your diluted action. If you want, join the 5-day personalized launch checklist challenge. We'll build your launch order of operations map so you know exactly what to fix first.
How do I build belief if I don't have testimonials yet?
You can build belief without testimonials. Pick one. Mechanism. Explain your method in 3 steps so it feels clear and doable. Demonstration. Show an example, a mini audit, or a template walkthrough. Borrowed proof. Your one-on-one client wins, even anonymized. Your own results or examples from your work. The goal is simple. Make it easy for someone to think, this could work for me. In the 5-day challenge, we'll choose the right belief builder for your audience and place it in the correct spot in your launch order.
My audience is small. Should I even do a masterclass PLC?
Yes, small audiences benefit from a PLC masterclass because it creates belief efficiently. Just keep it lean. One problem, one framework, one example, one CTA APLC isn't about being flashy. It's about being clear. If you want day 1-3 of the free 5-day challenge, helps you map your PLC so it does one job. Build belief and lead cleanly into your offer.
Do I really need a sales page and video before I build an opt-in?
If you want your message to be consistent, yes. Here's the calm logic. Your sales page plus sales video is where you log the promise, objections, proof, and mechanism. Once that's locked, your opt-in page becomes easy because it's simply the front door to the same message. This is why Launch Kaizen starts with order, so you don't waste effort rewriting upstream assets. In the 5-day challenge, we build your asset order so you don't waste weeks building upstream pages that you'll have to redo.
I'm moving from one-on-one to a course. How do I pick what to include?
Start by extracting the repeatable parts of your one-on-one. Do this. What do clients thank you for most? What steps do you repeat across clients? What's the simplest path that gets the result? That becomes your course. Then we improve it cycle by cycle. If you want, join my 5-day personalized launch checklist challenge. By day 5, you'll have your launch order of operations map, a personalized checklist, so you know what to build first, what to build next, and how to launch without burnout. Link is in the description. Comment with 3 bullets. What you sold, what you did to promote it, what result you got. And tell me, tiny audience, small audience, or growing? I'll use these for future Q&As. Join the 5-day challenge and get your personalized launch action checklist and launch order of operations map. Link below. Start lean, then improve each cycle.